Hello, hello, hello. All right. It is Bookkeeping Accountability, Wednesday, March 6th, and it is 11:30 Eastern Time here in Maryland. So this is the second go round of just doing it live straight from YouTube. I had a lot of interesting people jump in this morning's call doing it this way, so that I've never had come by before. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But if you have, hey, Dawn, good morning. How are you? I sent you some messages this morning. I hope you got them. So anyone that has any questions, pop them in the chat. We've got 30 minutes, 28 minutes to knock out any bookkeeping questions before I have to jump off from here and go to join the paid members group. Elizabeth, good morning. How are you? Dawn's going to go take a look at the messages. You can wait till after this is over. Don't go do it right now. All right, so this isn't the morning chat. I'm not going to talk about all the things. But you guys got to help me out with questions. Elizabeth says good. She's got her bookkeeping done for last month. Yay! That's awesome. That is wonderful. I don't, but it's tax season, so yeah, it's not going to happen yet. Because I can't do mine while I'm trying to help you guys do yours. But that's okay. It's all good. I'll get there. Come on, what do we see? So Elizabeth's already done. Well, do you have any questions regarding what you did, what maybe you could have done for things for this month? We've talked a lot in the last month, so excuse me. So you may be all good to go. Elizabeth says, I have a question not specific to bookkeeping, but if someone wants to reduce their taxes and have a normal W-2 job, is the side hustle the easiest way? Wants to reduce their taxes. Oh, yes. I talk about this actually quite a bit. If you have a W-2 job, one of the easiest ways to reduce your tax liability is to start something up that may not take a whole lot of your time, at least in the beginning. You can take your time to grow it, and in the meantime, there's a lot of expenses that you can move into the side hustle. But you need to plan what the side hustle is going to be. So, for example, Sarah and I have been doing these chats podcasts, and what we're trying to do with those is bring you all some ideas on different things that you can do, different avenues you can take to put into what you want to do. For example, the first person we had on was Pam. She teaches you how to use Canva. And so you can either learn how to use Canva and make, doing things in Canva your business. You can learn how to use Canva and then make products, make designs and stuff that get put on products. So there's so many different things that you can do with Canva. Then the second person that we had come on, it was Lynn, and she teaches people how to be a VA. So that would be a little bit more time consuming, but I will tell you, I learned a lot from her in things that I wanted to be able to be better at myself in my business by from listening to her and from watching some of her videos on how to be a VA. So again, yes, I think it's a super, I don't know if easy is quite the right word for it, but because, a business, no matter what you do, it's going to be work. But it is definitely a way to reduce your taxes, increase your income, and if you build it around something that you like to do, that you already like to do. For example, I love to travel and I love to go camping. So I've built a side hustle around those things. I've included those things into my accounting business. I've included my dogs into my branding. They're part of my branding. My camper is part of my branding. All of this stuff, my lifestyle is all part of my branding. So by doing that, I'm building tax deductions against my income. Robin says, for reselling my personal items, should I just log the cost of goods for it on your workbook, or should I also keep a separate log of personal items sold in 2024? And it's not the items that you've sold in 2024. It's whatever you've taken out of your household, out of your closet, and listed in some way. For example, I had a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to get rid of. And so I took pictures of all the stuff, not detailed pictures like I would for eBay, but just simple pictures that I could post on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace, and in different local yard sale groups in order to sell those items. But all of those items are getting listed in my expenses as items that came out of my house. I have photos of them all sitting outside on the table for the yard sale, and pick up. So I have that, and then I'm going to itemize that list and drop the total in with my expenses. And then I will keep those, like I'll probably print the pictures and the lists and stuff and include that into my my file. I keep both paper and electronic. So Robin says, so all items we attempt to sell at a yard sale can be listed as cost of goods. Yes. Isn't it awesome? This is why I will never not have a resale business. Robin says, holy cow. Yes. It's something that it never occurred to me until actually, the end of last year. So, so there's that. So yeah, definitely. So Shore to Cruise is here and says, in expenses, where would I put meals if they are used for a blog post? Do they still go in as meals? If so, do you calculate 50% before you enter the expense? That to me is more supplies or advertising. That's where I would put it. because it's not travel. It's not part of traveling. You're using it to, it's part of your supplies in order to do the thing that you're trying to do for your business, in order to make profit. So that's where I would go with that. I'm super thrilled that there's so many people here and asking questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We've got 19 minutes left. Elizabeth says, in your total snapshot tab in your workbook, the ultimate goal is for net numbers to be as closest to zero as possible. Correct? And then if the net ever gets to a certain dollar amount, then you pay quarterly taxes. All right. So in the total snapshot tab, yes, the little green box that is underneath all the revenue streams, that filters all of the different things in from your business, expenses and revenue and miles. The only thing it does not include is your home office expense. So keeping an eye on that net income in that little green box, it's like a mini P&L. So you want to keep an eye on that. And as that grows, you look for, make sure that you're getting all your expenses. If you're getting all your expenses, you start looking for other possible revenue streams that would bring in, where you can take this money and put it over here to start a new revenue stream. And then that creates a whole other set of expenses, right? So that's one method. Two, for quarterly taxes, I still suggest that you are putting money into some type of an account that you have access to, that you can use if it's an emergency, but you're going to have to plan to make a payment before January 15th of the following year. So long as you reduce your tax liability to below $1,000, then you're able to not pay penalties and interest on the money. Shorta Cruz says, great, thank you. Could it be considered research and development? Yes, absolutely. So whichever one that you choose to do, but I wouldn't put it into travel meals, because it's not travel. So Shorter Cruz says that I mentioned that I have an affiliate program. Where do I go to get that? I do have an affiliate program. I will send you, I'll send you the link to join. Robin asks if I have ever sold on Whatnot. I have sold on Whatnot. I have done live streams on Whatnot, and I've done live streams on Poshmark, both. So of the platforms, I have sold on eBay, still am, Poshmark, and I've done Poshmark and Poshmark Live. Whatnot, I've only done Whatnot Live. Mercari, I can't remember. I've listed on Etsy. I don't think I've ever sold anything on Etsy. And I have sold on Gumroad and now Thrivecart. So I have some experience across a variety of platforms, and using PayPal and Stripe as payment processors. We have 15 minutes left. And I will be ending this promptly so that I can open the Zoom and get everybody jump in there so that everybody can join over there. Keep pulling my shoulders back. I've been doing this for the last month and a half, and everything hurts. Robin asks if I still walk on my treadmill. She wants to start. I have not been walking on my treadmill because every second that I can put towards getting taxes done, and I've got this huge project from a new client. So between the taxes and this project, I mean, I'm barely having enough. I'm not even getting a full night's sleep. So, and I mean, all of these calls I was already committed to all these calls. So I'm still doing all of my calls. But that's why I don't have any consultation appointments open at the moment. So I'm hoping that I will, by the end of this week, I will have some relief for that I'll be further caught up on the taxes and things like that, and that the big project will be done so that I can open up some more consultations for next week. So I do want to get back to my treadmill, and I really need to get back to the treadmill. But we can talk about that either in the Financially Fabulous 50 Plus group or the morning chat on here. This morning's morning chat was very, very interesting. If you were not there, go check out the comments. They got me. Elizabeth says, since you have been doing YouTube for a while, is there an average amount of time to get monetized for it? It's different for everyone. A lot of it depends on your topic. Someone posted, she's another reseller, and she posted on Facebook yesterday or the day before, that she got monetized in 3 months. James Bolding from the Reseller Greatness Group, he's out of the UK. He had a video very, very early on, like within like a couple of months of starting. He had a video go viral and got monetized, and he's been able to maintain that. I have been at this for a solid year. Now, I didn't start ramping up and doing more and more videos until the end of last year. So the amount of videos that I did, there just wasn't that many. And I'm not great at SEO, as you can tell from all the emails that I get from people wanting to correct my SEO and help me build my channel. But that's okay. I'm okay with where the channel is, and I do think that going live in this way straight into YouTube is probably going to help, because it seems to be hitting the algorithm in a different way, and people that have never found me before are finding me. And even if they're trolls, they're contributing to the watch hours. So I'm just going to have to deal with it and find a couple people that can help me with the protecting the chat and protecting the other people in the call. So J-Team 10 is asking what monetized is, and that means that you get paid for your videos from YouTube. So we have 9 minutes left. What other questions do we have? We have 6 people watching. Thank you, Robin. Robin says she can help out with moderating. Let me see if I can. Robin is now a moderator. So I'm not sure what, I think that it's the first time. So you're my first moderator, Robin. And it should give you, there you go. Look, you got a blue wrench now. The very first, now I got to go figure out in Canva how to make a certificate so I can send Robin a certificate that says Simplified Accounting with Cheryl's very first moderator. YouTube, very first YouTube moderator. Elizabeth says, I think it is, but just making sure, can you count mileage to the thrift store when you drop off business donations? Yes. It's a business trip. Anything that you do for business counts. I'm sorry that I keep hitting my desk. All right, so I moved my table up a little bit. So hopefully I will quit kneeing the bottom of the desk and shaking everything. All right, so 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We got 7 people watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yay! Thank you. I just found out that there's people that think that this thumbs up is the same as reading between the lines, and I don't understand that. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm just aggressive. So but I'm actually I'm a nice person. So if you see me out in public, I'm not talking in text group tomorrow. I am in Chris's group tomorrow. Text group is the second. Wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Had me scared there for a second. So text group is the second and third Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. Chris's group is every Thursday morning, but it's just talking about numbers in general, although people do sort of get a chance to ask questions like the old calls over there. So Elizabeth says your other monthly accounting call on your YouTube is the third Wednesday of each month. Yes, and it's not on YouTube. It's only inside of the Facebook group. So it's only for Facebook group members. So this is the only live, like specifically accounting one that I'm doing on a regular basis. I do the morning chat, which gives everybody the ample opportunity to jump in and ask questions. And then I do this call because I didn't want to leave people hanging. I wanted to keep making sure that I was giving everybody a date and time to go do their bookkeeping or having it done by, like Elizabeth did. So I am still doing this call, but instead of it being an hour to 3 hours long, it's 30 minutes. And then the paid members get me for 2 hours, which the paid members were supposed to get me for 1 hour of quiet time and 1 hour of talk time. And the last couple of months, it's been 2 hours of talk time. So that will continue so long as I'm finding out that people are getting their bookkeeping done. If they're not getting their bookkeeping done, then they're going to have to work on it. Shorter Cruz says, I am just starting the 2024 workbook. Is there anything I need to carry over from 2023 workbook? The only thing that you would carry over from the 2023 workbook is on the number tracking tab. Take the year total and move it down to the very, very bottom, so that you'll see the 2024 grow in comparison to the 2023. Elizabeth says, oh, okay, when I finish my Facebook break, I'll make sure to join your Facebook group. Okay. Now, Elizabeth, so I will still do that from Zoom. So if you want to join in on the Zoom portion because you aren't in, I understand what you're doing. So it's a little bit different, right? While there are people that are, doing fasting or Lent, or they've given something up for for religious reasons, I'm not gonna, stop you. So absolutely, just let me know. I'll make sure you get the link if you don't still have it, and you can join in on Zoom, even though it's only going to be broadcast inside of Facebook. So I hope that will help. J-Team 10 says, thank you from the newbies. You're very welcome. Thanks for being here. Elizabeth says, that would be great to join through Zoom. I'd appreciate it. Not religious reasons, but sanity reasons. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's what we need to maintain our sanity. So I completely understand. You didn't miss anything yesterday because like Facebook and Instagram went kablooey for a while. So, I mean, it's funny what you get used to. It's like I needed a mental break from the taxes and tried to jump into Facebook for a few minutes and couldn't get in, and then spent like 10 or 15 minutes trying to figure out why my password wasn't working. I thought I had gotten hacked and I was freaking out like everybody else that was in there. Then I finally decided to Google it and found out that it was just down and it wasn't me. There's JoJo. Hi, JoJo. Hi, JoJo. You want to come say hi? Oops. It is, all right. Well, thanks everybody for coming. I got to get over to Zoom and get to my paid members. So thanks for everybody for being here. And if you're a paid member, I will see you over in Zoom. Bye.